Okay, let's be real. Do you feel like you're kind of drowning in this sea of AI tools? I get it. You are not alone. So today, we're going to build your personal AI lifeboat. We're going to check out the absolute best free tools to get you started, and then look at the premium options that are actually worth your hard-earned cash. Ready to take control? Let's jump in.
Does this look a little too familiar? That to-do list that just never ever seems to end? The constant switching between tasks, that feeling that you're being pulled in a million different directions all at once? Yeah, it's the modern work struggle, and it is 100% real.
Because, let's be honest, you're not just doing one job anymore, are you? Especially if you're a freelancer or a creator, you are wearing all the hats. You're the writer, the admin, the marketing guru, the strategist. It's a heavy load, for sure. But, it's also where AI can make the biggest, most immediate difference.
And this, right here, is why we're having this conversation. This quote from Simon Squibb just perfectly frames the stakes. It's not about being scared of AI or fighting against it. It's about learning to use it as the most powerful tool in your toolbox. It's about becoming that person who uses AI to get way ahead of the curve.
So that's our mission for this explainer. We're going to build your toolkit from the ground up. And we're not just going to list a bunch of random tools. We're starting with the real-world problems you face every single day. We'll look at the best free stuff to get you going and the paid options for when you're really ready to level up.
All right, first up, let's tackle that silent productivity killer, the daily grind of admin. You know what I'm talking about? The emails, the meetings, the follow-ups. It all adds up, and it's exhausting.
You know this feeling all too well, right? Your inbox is just this relentless flood, and your calendar looks like a solid wall of back-to-back meetings. It's pretty much impossible to do any deep, focused work when you're just trying to keep your head above water.
Ready to reclaim your time? Here's how we do it. For free, and I mean completely free, you can just copy-paste a crazy long email into ChatGPT or Claude with a simple prompt like, summarize this in 2 sentences and draft a reply. Can you just imagine the hours you'll save every week? And for those meetings, Otter.ai is your new secret weapon. For a pretty small monthly fee, it transcribes everything, creating notes and action items so you can actually focus on the conversation, not on typing.
Okay, now that we've tamed that admin beast, let's get creative. Section 2 is all about making content. Whether you're a writer, a marketer, or even a filmmaker, AI can be that creative partner you've always wished you had.
The blank page, the blinking cursor. Every single person who has ever had to create something knows this enemy. It's so intimidating, right? And it's where so many great ideas just fizzle out.
Well, let's banish the blank page for good. The free versions of ChatGPT and Claude are fantastic for this. They're like your new brainstorming buddy. But if content is a huge part of your job, it's probably time to upgrade. Writesonic is a total powerhouse for creating a ton of content, and the value is just incredible. And for those who need to nail a very specific brand voice every single time, Jasper is still the gold standard.
We all know video is king right now, but man, producing it can be a massive hurdle. What if you need to create video, but you don't have the budget or, the people for a full production team? This is a huge, huge challenge for so many of us.
Okay, so before we jump into the tools themselves, let's just get on the same page. The key thing to get here is that AI is not replacing video editors. It's making them faster, and it's making video editing way more accessible to everyone. You seriously don't need to be a pro to get started. And this whole thing just shows you the new reality. A pro-level toolkit can be built for under $50 a month, or even for free if you know how to combine the right tools.
All right, let's break it down. For actual video editing, the best free tool out there, hands down, is DaVinci Resolve. It's a full-on professional suite for free. It's wild. Now, if your focus is more on quick social media clips, CapCut's Pro plan is an absolute steal at about $8 a month. And for generating video from a text prompt, Zsky AI gives you unlimited free generation, which is amazing for just playing around and experimenting. But if you need more creative control, Runway is what the pros use, and it starts at just $12 a month.
Okay, so we've covered words, we've covered video. Now let's talk about code. If you're a developer, you already know that AI is way more than just a tool. It's basically your new co-pilot.
The challenge here is huge. Writing clean code, hunting down a single bug in thousands of lines of code, or trying to refactor an entire codebase, these are incredibly complex, time-sucking tasks that require intense focus.
When it comes to AI for coding, there isn't really a one-size-fits-all solution. Most of the pros are actually mixing and matching a few different tools to fit their specific workflow. So while Claude Code is a total beast when it comes to raw performance, some of the free options are now surprisingly powerful. The The real question you got to ask yourself is, where do you work best? Are you a command line person, or do you live in a visual editor, an IDE?
So let's look at the options. If you're all about max performance but you're also watching your budget, you can combine a tool like OpenCode with the DeepSeek API. This gets you like 90% of the premium performance for just a few dollars a month. It's an amazing value. The top paid option is Claude Code. Now, if you want that AI built right into your editor, GitHub Copilot has a great free tier, while Cursor offers the most deeply integrated AI native IDE for about $20 a month.
Whew, okay. We've covered a ton of ground. Admin, content, code. Now, for the final, and I think most important section, how do you actually put all this together to build a toolkit that really works for you?
Because that's the real question, isn't it? This isn't about using 15 different AI tools just because they're cool. It's about finding the 2 or 3 that give you the most power and leverage in your specific day-to-day workflow.
Here's a super simple 4-step plan. Step 1. Identify your biggest time sinks. What's that repetitive task that just slows you down the most? Start right there. 2. Set a budget. And remember, $0 is a perfectly valid budget to start with. 3. Test the free tiers. I can't stress this enough. Almost every tool we mentioned has one. Use it before you ever pull out your wallet. And finally, number 4, consolidate. The goal is not to collect AI tools. It's to find that core 2 or 3 that really become a natural part of how you work.
And I really want to leave you with this powerful thought. We can sit here and debate which tool is a little bit better all day long. But honestly, that's not what really matters in the long run. The biggest advantage you can give yourself starting today is to simply start using these tools. Make them a daily habit.
So I'll end with this question for you. Right now, think about your day, your workflow, those time sinks we talked about. What is the very first repetitive, annoying task you are going to hand over to your brand new AI toolkit?